Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing a brief Union Energies update. This is going to be a special intimate reading. We are using the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck, so if you are offended by images of nudity or sexuality, please feel free to click off. We have some Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine readings going up, and we'll have a Divine Partnership reading going up at the end of the week, so feel free to check back with that. But we are going to do a special intimate reading. I'm feeling a lot of sexual energy, a lot of passionate energy between counterparts, so I thought it was appropriate to do another reading with these cards. This is actually the second time I've used this deck on the channel, so I'm actually excited. Some great imagery that comes out, some great symbolism and messages that comes out when I use this deck. So let's see what's going on between the counterparts. Amazing readings for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine readings. Make sure you check out both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine because some great messages coming through in both of those readings. But let's see how they're relating to each other. What we're going to do here, we're actually going to do a spread. We're going to do past, present, and future energies for both and see what comes through. So let's get like one or two cards for past, present, and future. I am so hot right now. I've just done 3 readings back to back, and I am hot, and my head is full. It feels good, though. It feels good. I love channeling. But there's a lot of energy. A lot of energy. And I'm tapping into the energies of both of you guys, and I gotta say, the passion feels like it is about to, like, the sexual tension feels like it is about to just spill forth. Like, it feels like you guys are both on fire for each other. If you're not in communication, you possibly will be in the near future. I'm hearing the words expressions of love, expressions of feelings, expressions of self, and I think we got that in the Divine Masculine reading as well. I can't remember, but that feels familiar. So communication coming, but feel the energy around the communication, because that's what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on the passion and the intensity. It's the sacral chakra that feels like it's lit up, not in a healing way, but in a I'm active, I'm healed, I'm on fire kind of way. Feeling the passion for each other. So I'm not going to take that. Feel the vibrations, feel the energy when you are communicating with one another, because, you know, that's communication too. It's not just words, but you pick up intuitively on what one another are actually saying beneath the words. You pick up on the energies when you're in communication with one another. It's words are tools. Energy is everything. Words are, I'm a wordsmith, I'm a writer, I'm an author, words mean a lot to me. Communication is so important, but there's more to communication than just words. It's everything. It encompasses everything. It encompasses body language. It encompasses looks. It encompasses the energy that you're feeling, and especially, tune into the energy that you're feeling with communication with one another. Because I bet you there's going to be some passion there. I bet you you're going to feel some feelings. Okay, all right, Spirit, let's go. Recent, past, present, future energies for the divine counterparts, for the union energies. How are they feeling towards one another? Take that one. What is that? The Knight of Chalice. Yes, what did I just say? The Knight of Chalice is the Knight of Cups. This is coming forward with an expression of love. Do you see how vulnerable she is? You see how she's in this, here, where am I? You see how she's in this water and she's naked and she's just completely vulnerable and open and he's approaching her? This is the divine feminine in her power, feeling confident enough to be vulnerable, to be naked, to speak her truth, to stand up in her truth. I'm getting an image of her just rising out of the water, stepping out of the water, her head held high, and bearing herself to the masculine, saying, this is who I am, like it or not. This is who I am. And here I am, bearing myself, bearing my heart, knowing who I am, feeling confident in who I am. And he is just enamored with her, overcome. You see that fire in his hand? He just overcome with passion for her because he's seeing that confidence. He's seeing that vulnerability, and he's wanting to step forward and join her. Okay. What do we have? Let's get a clarifier for the recent past. Can you clarify the Knight of Cups? Oh, thank you. Yeah, the world. Yeah, the world. So a cycle came to an end, a cycle where he was holding himself back, wanting to join her in the water, seeing her, almost like putting her on a pedestal here, observing her, wanting to come forward, but almost, you see, he's still on horseback. He's not there yet. And she's still in the water, just focusing on herself, helping herself, bathing herself, just, loving herself, feeling confident in herself, focused on herself, and almost like she's not even aware of the divine masculine watching her. He's wanting to step forward, wanting to communicate, wanting to express himself and step in and join her and say, I love you, and I'm in this with you. I'm in the water with you. I'm here with you. Let me be a partner to you. But still holding himself back. Very disciplined energy here. Still on the horse. Very disciplined energy here. But that cycle is completing. That cycle of holding himself out is completing. And now here she is, once again, bearing herself to him. And he's stepping forward now, just like idolizing her. I don't know. I don't quite know what. I don't know what to say. It's like he's idolizing her. But he is equal now. You see how he's naked as well? You see how he's bare and vulnerable as well? This is equality now. Here he's fully dressed in a suit of armor, no less, where she's being vulnerable and bearing herself to him, bearing her heart to him. And here, equal partnership, stepping up. The cycle of closing himself off and holding himself back with regards to expressing himself, with regards to expressing who he is, what he wants, and how he feels is over. And he wants to approach the divine feminine. He wants to approach her. When I do these readings, I just want to let you guys know, when I do these intimate readings, I do so with the utmost respect to the sacred connection. The utmost respect to the sacred connection, knowing that sexuality, sacred sexuality, is a part of that as well. So I just want to make that abundantly clear. Okay. We have the Six of Cups in the present energy and the Knave of Chalices. This is the Page of Cups. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups wanting to move forward momentum. Here, they are really wanting to communicate. And you see the frustration here? Wanting to reunite. And it's interesting. Both of you. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Both of you are separate here. Do you see this? You have the divine feminine. I'm reading this as divine feminine, divine masculine. Take the genders as it relates to you. It's not gender specific. I'm just reading energies here. We have what's representative of the divine feminine here and the divine masculine here. And you're separate. There's one divine feminine, one divine masculine. You guys are separate. And it's like you're both longing for one another. Here, the divine masculine is extremely frustrated because they're wanting to communicate. He's like writing a letter and it's like he's tearing it up. He doesn't know, it's like he can't find the right words. Really struggling with his communication, really struggling with what he wants to say. Here, the divine feminine is longing for her masculine. And you see how she has this image of the two of them? It's like she's looking back on the past, looking back on the memories of the two of you together, possibly also the future of what she wants both of you to experience, this embrace, this loving embrace, wanting this relationship with you. But this is the present energy is you're alone, you're by yourself, wanting to reunite, thinking of the past, imagining, daydreaming the future with this warm embrace, these kisses, this loving energy. But it's a longing. And here's a frustration because he can't have that either. And can you see in the background here, there's a couple embracing as well. This is the energy. It's almost like he's imagining you guys embracing as well. He's imagining you both kissing as well. He's daydreaming about this as well. You both are daydreaming about this reconciliation. You both are daydreaming about this partnership, about this relationship, about embracing one another, about loving one another, about moving to this next stage with one another, moving forward together. But she is longing, feeling separated, feeling alone in this connection. And here the Divine Masculine is wanting to communicate and not finding the words, not able to find the words, and feeling frustrated with that. Frustrated with himself. I want to get some more on the present energies here. This is fascinating. Let's get some more on the present energies here. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, it's this passion. It's just this passion that you guys have for one another. And it's almost like you guys are feeling so passionate towards one another that it's overtaking you and you don't know how to move forward towards each other. It's almost like the passion is what's keeping you apart because it's so intense. And it's almost like you're fearing the intensity. It's almost like you're fearing the intensity, possibly because of the past. Possibly because these emotions are so new for you and you've never experienced this sacred connection before. You've never experienced the intensity of this love before. You've never experienced the depth of this passion, this sexual connection before. But look, we have the Knave of Wands and we have the Seven of Wands. Look at that. Look at the passion that you have towards one another. But this is what you're moving towards. This is what you both want. This is what you're both daydreaming about. This reconciliation, wanting to come forward together with this passion, with this energy. And this is a page energy. This is almost like this, you know, when you first fall in love, it's like butterflies and it's passion and it's like, you know, you wanna make out and love each other and have fun everywhere because you just can't keep your hands off of each other. It's like that very young energy. That's what I'm getting here. This is how you're feeling towards each other. Just feeling like you have the emotional maturity, but the passion is so overwhelming that it's almost like you don't want to keep your hands off of one another. And you're both holding back because we have the Seven of Wands, which is a very guarded energy, a very defensive energy. You're both holding back. You both want this, but you see how tentative you are with each other here? You're both holding back because it's almost like this is so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming that it's almost like there's a fear that if you guys approach each other, if you two approach each other, and really communicate and express your feelings, express what it is that you're really feeling, express what it is that you really want, it's like the floodgates are going to open and there's no turning back. You know that there's no turning back. That's what's holding you back. That's what's holding you back. I want to get some more. What can they do to resolve this? You guys, how many wands are in this spread so far? It's like all wands and cups. There's a lot of emotion and a lot of passion here. We have the Four of Wands and we have the Sun card. What can you do to resolve this? Just give in to your happiness. Just give in to your bliss. Four of Wands is traditionally a higher level of commitment. It's stability, it's security, it's something grounded in love. Something grounded in commitment, something grounded in a firm, stable relationship. And the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. You both want this happiness. You both want this love. What can you do to resolve this feeling of frustration, this feeling of longing, this wanting to reconcile, this feeling of overwhelming passion? Just be happy. Just be happy. Just be happy and be committed to one another. Just have what you want. Just have what you want. And look how loving this sun card is. Look how happy the sun card is. How there's all this abundance around you, all this fruit, all these flowers. And look how you're both vulnerable with each other. You're both naked and loving and open and bare and just tender with one another. Just be happy. Four of Wands as well. Just be happy. Because it's absurd. Just be happy. It's crazy. You're both feeling frustrated and longing for one another when you both want the same thing. So just be fucking happy. Oh my God, it's insane. All right, what do we have for the near future? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, near future. What do we have? We have the Eight of Chalices, Eight of Cups. We have the Knave of Swords, Page of Swords. We have the King of Cups. Yeah, okay. So the Eight of Cups is traditionally about walking away from the things that don't serve you or walking towards the things that are for your best and highest good. Here, you're resisting one another. Don't resist one another. If you want this happiness, don't resist one another. Don't walk away from one another. Don't fight one another. Communicate with one another. You see how she's leaning on this sword here? Communicate with one another. Be truthful and open and honest with one another. And the King of Cups, King of Chalices. This is all about speaking your emotional truth. Being expressive, standing in your king energy. The world is your oyster is what I'm hearing. The world is your oyster. You can have your abundance. You can have your happiness. You can have your security. You can have your relationship. You can have your happily ever after, your son, your passion, your love. This is true love. This Four of Wands, this sun card is true love. Unconditional love. You can have this happiness if you get out of this energy of resistance, of fighting this, of not speaking your truth, of turning your back on each other, turning your back on the truth, not being honest with one another, not stepping up into your king energy, not expressing yourselves. You have to express yourselves. In the near future, you have to express yourselves, be honest, and go towards the things that you really want. Go towards what it is that you really want. Eight of Pentacles, you have to work on this. This is a relationship, and you have to work on your relationship. It takes two parties. You see how he's offering her the rose, and she's kind of just, drinking her tea, her coffee, just kind of like, okay. But you see how there's a heart here? There's a heart there on the table. I've never noticed that before. Accept the rose. Accept what it is that you want. Accept what it is that is being offered. Accept the heart. Accept the open heart. Both of you have to work on this. It's give and take. It's equal give and take. That is, I don't know if it was the feminine or the masculine energy or update that I had, the reading that I had channeled this for, but a relationship is constant give and take. It's constant ebb and flow. It's constant balance and harmony. It's that infinity sign. It's a constant flow of love. Both parties having to give, both parties having to receive. Okay, what else do we have to say? What other messages do you have to say, Spirit, before we close out? The Lovers. You guys, the Lovers. Honestly, just be open with each other. Just be open with each other. And the Two of Wands here as well on the bottom of the deck. So much passion for one another. So much passion. Decision's been made. Okay, so for those of you who are in third-party situations, the Two of Wands being at the bottom of the deck coming out here, a decision has been made. So if there is a third-party karmic situation, a karmic relationship, know that that is being resolved. The decision has been made for the Divine Masculine to come towards the Divine Feminine because they want this. They want this. They're just struggling to communicate this. They want this. They're just, don't resist it. Don't be in a place of resistance. But the Lovers is traditionally 2. So here it's 3. So that's the message I'm getting from third party. That might be for a small segment. I don't usually read for third party situations. So take that as it resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, don't let it bother you. If it doesn't resonate for you, if it doesn't feel good, it means it's not meant for you. So take it as it resonates for you. But 2 of Wands here, decision has been made to go forward towards the Divine Feminine, wanting this connection, wanting this relationship. The Lovers in traditional tarot is divine partnership. It is divine partnership, masculine, feminine energies. It's just pure divine partnership. It's this. It's this happily ever after. That's the Lovers card. It's this loving each other, tender with each other, nurturing towards each other, in this beautiful, committed, happy partnership, happy relationship. This loving embrace. That's the Lovers in traditional tarot. It's this energy. It's this sun energy. It's this happily ever after energy. That's what you're going towards. That's what you're going towards. All right. I'm going to pull an angel answers for you guys. Just to see, let's get the romance angels. Just to see how you guys are relating to one another. I'm going to get the angel answers, but they just showed me this. I've been using this deck a lot, so I wasn't going to use it, but they said nope. Nope. Okay. See how the masculine, they're having me look at this King of Cups here, this King of Chalices. You see how the masculine is on the throne here? Stepping into that masculine energy. And he has like a hand on her head, kind of like stroking her hair, and she's at his feet. This isn't submissive energy in a way of like 3D conditioning. It's not submissive energy in a way of like a lack of power for the feminine. This is the divine masculine stepping up, rising up into his king energy, into his authority, into his leadership role, into his full divine masculine energy, protecting the divine feminine. It's this energy of the Lovers in this deck. And really check out the divine masculine reading that we just had on the channel. It's this beautiful energy that I'm getting here with this King of Cups energy. See how he has his hand on her head? It's not ownership. It's protecting. It's loving. It's tender. It's the masculine in his energy lifting the divine feminine up, supporting the divine feminine, claiming the divine feminine, but not in a controlling way, in a beautiful, loving, just protective way. Like he is the divine masculine to your divine feminine. This is equal partnership. He is stepping into his role as king, into his role as the divine masculine, into his place of being expressive of himself, being able to show who he is with regards to his emotions as well. The divine masculine, we said this in the divine masculine reading as well. The divine masculine, because of 3D societal programming, because of the patriarchal paradigm, the masculine has really had to suppress part of who they are, being their emotions, their emotional body. They have really suppressed that part of themselves because it wasn't seen as masculine according to the patriarchal paradigm that we have had in the past. But now, here he is stepping up and owning his emotions, owning who he is, being able to fully be honest with himself and express his emotions, express his nurturing nature as well. That's the energy that I'm getting here. He's nurturing her. He's being tender with her. He's protecting her. He's loving her. So that was just another message that came through they called me to that as I was shuffling these cards. So let's get one more shuffle, and then we'll get how is the masculine relating to the feminine. How's the masculine feeling about the feminine at this time? How's the masculine feeling about the feminine at this time? Oh, we got 2. Religious factors, awakening. The masculine really is awakening, not just to this connection, but their own spiritual beliefs, having shifts for themselves, shifts in consciousness. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path, shifting their beliefs to become more open to this connection. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, removing that resistance, feeling open and able to receive the love of the divine feminine because they are feeling able to receive love for themselves. And as they receive love from the divine feminine and for themselves, they're able to give love now. It's that equal partnership, that equal give and take. How's the divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? How's the divine feminine feeling towards the divine masculine? Separation, yeah. It's this energy of feeling isolated from the divine masculine, longing for the divine masculine, dreaming about your reconciliation. You're feeling, if you're not in separation, in physical separation, you're feeling isolated, you're feeling separated. Maybe you're feeling alone in this connection as a whole. But take this time to heal. Separation is only an illusion. Take this time to heal because you will be reconciled. You already are reconciled. You're never apart, and you have to go within to feel that. That one wants to come out. What are you? Forgiving and learning, yes. To ease the separation, to heal the separation, you have to come back to a place of forgiveness. You have to come back to a place of forgiveness. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Listen to the Divine Feminine reading. I will actually link that in the description box below. I'll link both the masculine and feminine readings because I feel like we're still tapping into that energy here in this reading, in this Union Energies update. Okay, and I just want to get some Lovers Oracle cards for you guys. Union Energies update, please. Oh, boy. Hold on. I'm on a rolly chair. Hold on. Okay, what do we have? We have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. This is that 8 of Cups energy, that resistance energy. It's this fighting energy. Are you going to continue to fight this? This is almost like a power play. Are you both going to be stubborn? Are you both going to resist this? Are you both going to fight this? Fight what you're feeling for each other. Fight the passion for each other. Fight this connection. Fight this love. Or are you going to come back to a place of sacred power, stepping into your own power, knowing who you are? Sacred power. Okay. What do they mean by that? Okay, so what they're saying is there's corrupt power and there's sacred power. Sacred power is stepping into yourself, into your true authentic self. And when you step into your true authentic self, that's a place of self-love, then you're not in resistance of what it is that you want. In fact, you're receiving of what it is that you want. That is true power, being able to receive what it is that you want. Your desires, your manifestations, your love. What your heart is calling to you, they're saying. What your intuition is calling out to you. What your heart is calling to you. Your heart is wanting to bring you two together. But you're in such a place of resistance, and it's coming from a place of corrupt power. It's like a cat and mouse game. It's like a power play. It's a very stubborn energy that I'm getting here. With this 8 of Cups. A very stubborn energy. It's a push and pull energy. It's almost like you're both doing this. Stop it. If you want this, stop it. Both of you communicate to one another what it is that you truly want. Be open with one another. If you want this, no more resistance. If you truly want this, no more fears, no more resistance. Just go towards each other. No more stubbornness. Forgive the past. Let go of your fears that it's not safe to love. Heal. Heal this situation together now. Heal this situation together. No more of this separation here. Divine Masculines, communicate. Express yourselves. And you don't have to make it perfect. He's so frustrated because he's trying to make it perfect. He doesn't have to make it perfect. All she wants is you together. All she wants is to embrace you. And divine feminines have to get out of this place of longing because it's coming from a place of desperation. Detach yourself from that, because that's how you step into a place of allowing. That's how you step into your divine feminine energy. Step into that place of receptivity. Okay, let's get one or two more cards, please. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yep. You have the power to transform the energy from this to this, your happiness. From the frustration, from the loneliness, from the longing, from the separation, to your embracing, to your happily ever after. And let's get one more card, please, Spirit. Let's get one more card. Okay, we'll get two. And we'll take that as well. We have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. And we also have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Allow a surrender. Both of you, surrender. Divine feminine, surrender to divine timing. Everything is working out perfectly. Divine masculines, surrender to this connection. Surrender to your heart. Surrender to what your heart is telling you. Both of you need to come to a place of surrender, and this relationship will transform. This relationship will transform to be your happily ever after. Like, I just keep coming back to this card because it's so beautiful. The energy in this card is just exuding love. Just true, unconditional love that you both want. Like, it's coming from both of you. Like, that love, that wanting is coming from both of you. That passion, that nurturing, it's very tender energy. That's just the word that they keep giving me. That energy they keep giving me is just tenderness. Just love. Despite all the passion and sexual energy that's in here, that's in these cards, that's in this spread, in this reading, there's a lot of sexual energy here. But underneath that is just a tenderness for one another, just a pure love for one another. That's the sacred love of this connection. And now we have here, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And with that, we're going to end the reading. All right, you guys, this was really, truly beautiful. I love doing these intimate readings. There's something very just beautiful about them. So we'll get to a regular reading, a regular union energies update next week, but we'll have these every once in a while. Let me know what you think of these. Okay, that's it for today. We'll be back with a Divine Partnership reading on Friday, so if this is resonating with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments. And we'll see you soon. Sending you guys so much love and so much light, and we'll see you later.